guys, it's Prita and I'm finally doing my YXC 20k Q&A video. Thank you all for sending in questions. The platforms that I got them on were YouTube and Twitter, so I'll be reading them off of those two. And before I start my Q&A, I actually want to do an FAQ just because I get these questions so frequently. If there are questions that are asking about this, there likely are because they're frequently asked questions, then I'll also address them in my Q&A as well. But just in case you guys want to know quickly 5 important things about me that a lot of people usually ask me. Here are the FAQ. My name is Prita, spelled P-R-E-E-T-A, and I am Nepali. It's a little confusing because I've grown up in America, in Nepal, in Nepali, which is what the language is called. We say we're Nepali, or we speak Nepali. I've always called myself Nepali, but the British, when they colonized India, they also, I guess, kind of had contact with Nepali people, and they called them Nepalese. So some people say Nepalese, and some people say I say Nepali. I don't really know what the correct term for it is, but Nepali people call themselves Nepali, so I would say it's Nepali. And in Nepali, my name would be pronounced Prita. So in case any of you guys are I don't know, maybe Hindi speakers or something very similar, something like Urdu or something, you can call me Prita, you can call me Prita, you can call me Prita. Doesn't really matter to me. I am 18. I was born in July of 1998. So yep, I am 18. I am a Leo. Fact number 3, my ultimate bias is Yixing from EXO, or Lay from EXO. Another thing people ask me a lot is what I use to record. I have a Blue Yeti as my mic, and I use GarageBand to edit. And for recording videos, I actually just use my iPhone. I have not yet saved up for buying a camera. I want to get a DSLR because I also really like photography. So yeah, those are my FAQ, and so now we'll move on to the 20k Q&A. Alright, so first question is from Nora. It says, "Hey Prita, my name is Nora," pronounced Nora. "My ultimate bias is Yixing," so we have the same ultimate bias, "and I want to know if you want to react to more EXO fan cams or do fun K-pop games." So I am totally up for doing more EXO fan cams. I usually only do Yixing just because he's my ultimate bias and because I don't really have time to search for the other members. But if you guys send me links to the best, I don't know, Hey Mama, Baekhyun fan cam, or the best Suho, Lotto fan cam, I am totally up for doing it. And for fun K-pop games, I really want to do them. It's just that I don't have K-pop friends. It's not like I can play the K-pop humming game with myself. So I mean, yeah, it's just because I don't have people to play the games with. So guys, find me some K-pop friends. So the second question is from Archie Saab, and he or she asks, "You are Nepalese, right?" And yes, I am Nepali, or Nepalese, whichever one. Third question, Fitri Faro, how to be good at singing. Okay, so this is a question that I cannot answer. I am not musically trained. I don't know. Well, when I took voice lessons, I took voice lessons twice for a month each, I think, and they didn't exactly help me very much. The two teachers weren't pop or R&B or, I don't know, jazz vocalists. They were both opera singers, and I don't sing opera, so although the vocal techniques were definitely beneficial, I did learn a lot about my breathing and stuff. Although I don't apply it all the time, it wasn't quite what I wanted from my voice lessons. But they had both mentioned that singing is something that you can definitely develop. It's not like you have to be born good at singing. It's good if you have nice vocal tone, but that's not the only thing that there is to it. How to be good at singing? Just, I don't know, I guess take vocal lessons. You don't have to do ones that are in person. You can take them online. There are a lot of good tips that people have. I would say to start off, learn breathing techniques. It's definitely something that you have to practice a lot before it comes naturally. For me, it still doesn't come naturally. I have to focus in order to do that. And yeah, I don't really know what to say to answer this question. There's a lot of things you could do to be good at singing, but then again, I'm not the person to teach you, so definitely find some reputable source either online or a teacher who does vocal lessons in your town. So yeah. The next question is from Verbal Jint. He or she asks, "Not sure if this question is appropriate, but do you have a boyfriend?" And the question is totally fine. I'm not someone who's shy about answering these questions. I've never had a boyfriend, actually. I'm 18 years old and I've never had a boyfriend, but it's fine. It's whatever, I don't care. I've just never liked the guys that like me, so it's life. Okay, so next question is from 4EL. "When are you going to do This Is What You Came For and Lotto cover?" I feel like there's gonna be a lot of questions about this, and I'm so sorry. I'm literally just so sorry that it's taking me so long. So I need to go to Princeton's they have like a sort of like a recording studio that has like much better equipment than I could possibly with my Blue Yeti and my Mac do. It has way better quality, so I need to like reserve a day where I can go there and record that. I just really want to make sure that it's good quality, and I don't want to like cheap you guys out on it, or I don't know, cheat you guys of something that's really good. So yeah, I really want to work hard on it. I just haven't had the time or like the equipment for it. So okay, next question is from Minada Namjoon. What is your bias group? And I hope you make it. I love you. P.S. My first time commenting on your videos. And so I think the hope you make it comment is in reference to my JYP, since these comments are from my JYP videos, my audition videos. Yeah, well, I didn't make it. Sorry about that. And my bias group is EXO, but a very, very close second is SHINee. I love both of them so much.
So much.
And I love you too, and I'm so glad that you're commenting on my videos. It makes me really happy when you guys comment. Next question is from Kathy Lee. What's your ethnicity? Colon and then 4 zeros. So I'm from Nepal. I'm Nepali. I'm Nepali. Next question is from Melody NG. Why S exclamation mark? I think that's supposed to say yes. What tools do you use to record your voice? So I've already talked about that. That's my Blue Yeti, and I use GarageBand on my Mac. Yeah. The next question is from someone's name that's in Japanese and I can't read it, so I don't know. Congrats! Do you have a group of friends as close as some of the friendships within some K-pop groups, GOT7, BTS, EXO? Do you have a boyfriend? What languages do you speak? What do you want to do, and where do you want to live once you're older? So there's a lot of questions in this. I haven't yet made a very close group of friends in college, but when I was in high school I had a very good group of friends that I still am in contact with to this day. Well, I mean, it's only been 2 months since we really like moved on to like our different colleges, but yeah, we were pretty close. I wouldn't say we're as close as GOT7, BTS, or EXO just because we don't live together, and I think living together really like intensifies your level of intimacy or friendship with someone. And no, I don't have a boyfriend. I speak Nepali fluently and English fluently, and I'm taking Korean right now at Princeton. I've learned a lot just from watching K-dramas and listening to K-pop and doing some stuff on my own, so I've actually built up a pretty good like vocabulary and understanding of Korean already, but I want to make sure that like my pronunciation and all like the technical stuff is also very good, so that's why I'm taking it in college. I also took French in high school for 3 years. So yeah, what do you want to do and where do you want to live once you're older? So I am planning on becoming either a pediatrician or a neonatologist. I'm not quite sure what the term for it is, but neonatology has to do with taking care of newborns. I don't really know how that's gonna go. I'm still kind of searching for what I want to do. I've been interested in medicine ever since I was younger, so I'm like, I would say like 70% sure that that's what I want to do, but 30% of me also really wants to explore new things that I didn't explore in high school. So yeah, we'll see. And nothing is very like set in stone. And where do I want to live once I'm older? I'm not sure. It depends on who I end up marrying. If the guy is American or he was like brought up in America, then I'll probably end up living in America. If I end up moving to Korea, I might end up moving to Korea and marrying someone from there. Next question is from Leah Shi. What tools did you use when you are recording your voice and recording your videos? So yes, I use my Blue Yeti and I use GarageBand on my MacBook, and I use my iPhone to record. By the way, I'm your fan from Malaysia. I really love your voice. I hope you can make it to the last round, babe. Love ya. Aw, thank you so much for supporting me. I like, seriously though, like the support I got from all of you guys was like just so amazing, and I will continue to like do things like this again, so hopefully you guys will support me, and I love you too, Leah Shi. Next question is from Hekun Lee. Hello, do you know a Chinese website named billybilly.com? I think you will get a lot of fun if you search Yixing's name on it. Hope you like it. Voted and love you. I actually do. I've posted my videos on there actually. I've posted 2 of my videos on there. I haven't yet searched Yixing's name on there just because people have told me that there are a lot of like sexy videos on there, and I'm like, oh, okay, I don't know if I'm ready for that right now. But yeah, thank you so much for voting for me. Oh, so sweet. Everybody's so sweet. Okay, so next question is from Finally231. So Prita, how and when did you fall for the great king Yixing? So actually My first bias in EXO when they first came out was Luhan, and then when I watched the Happy Camp when they first debuted, it was like maybe a week after like I'd first gotten into EXO, and I saw just, I don't know, like Yixing was just so cute, like he was just so precious, and like he was really shy back then and didn't really talk very much, even though all of EXO didn't really talk very much. I don't know, like as soon as I saw his dimple I was like, that's it, I'm sold. Yeah, that's kind of the story of how I feel over Yixing. And next question is from Lipstick Chateau. Hi, I'm Mira and you are my fave YouTuber. Oh my god, that is so sweet. That makes me so happy. I love you lots. Do you have any fave YouTuber that you like and watch their videos too? I love you a lot too. Fave YouTuber, in terms of K-pop, my favorites are Two and Jungki. They're like my inspiration to make my YouTube channel. When I watched their EXO Growl reaction, I was like, this is so funny, I need to start doing reaction videos. And so yeah, so they're my favorites. I look forward to every single one of their videos. I of course also really like Jerry KML. Did you guys see his reaction to Lose Control? The pow pow pew pew.
And them thrust those are pow pow pew pew.
Oh my god, I can't even, that was so funny. And in terms of non-K-pop YouTubers, my absolute favorite of all time is Bubs Beauty. She is the cutest thing on earth. I love her so much. Another one is, oh, Superwoman. I relate to her a lot because Nepali culture is very similar to Indian culture. So like her like videos about a brown parents or like brown parties or stuff like that, it relates a lot to like my own life. So yeah, I've always really loved watching her videos as well. Next question is from Yehet Ohorat Satan Su Life. If you become a K-pop idol, will you go solo or in a group? Which do you prefer? I would want to go in a group just because I really like the idea of having the opportunity to bond so strongly to a group of people, and it doesn't happen to all K-pop groups. It's not possible to be compatible with all the people in a K-pop group. I don't know, to me it sounds really exciting to be able to become so close to a group of people who really love music and really love performing as much as I do. Next question is from Cutie Namjoon. What one thing do you want to do in your life? I definitely want to meet Yixing or EXO once in my life. I also, well, I mean, I guess I kind of met EXO. I went to their concert, so kind of, but I didn't really meet Yixing. I also really want to visit Korea. I don't know, I don't really have anything like really like big or substantial in my life that I've always felt like, oh, I need to do this before I die. Next question is from Fused Weirdo. How did you get into K-pop and what other groups, artists do you like? I got into K-pop when I looked up Justin Bieber's Boyfriend, and in the suggestions bar there was the K-pop group Boyfriend, and they were my first K-pop group, and so I watched their debut music video, which I can't remember what it's called anymore. I think it was called Boyfriend actually. It was like, do you wanna be my girlfriend? My girlfriend. I don't remember how it goes anymore. And then I got super obsessed with them and I just thought they were so cute. So I looked up their videos for W Academy and for their Coffee Prince parody. They didn't have like a lot of stuff because they were a new group and also because they weren't very popular. So then I got into SHINee. I'm playing Replay right now and it's my all-time favorite K-pop song. I listened to this song 4 months on repeat. I usually get sick of songs that I really like that I listen to on repeat like after a week. I'll get tired of them after a week, but I was able to listen to the song for 4 months, playing it like 80 times every single day. I don't know how I did it, but the song is like absolutely for sure my favorite K-pop song ever. I love it so much. 밝혀 거쳐 replay yeah. Anyways, continuing. Yeah, I got into them and then I slowly started getting into other groups, and at first, can you believe that I didn't want to get into EXO? I was like, I refuse to listen to them, I refuse to watch their videos because I know that they're going to end up becoming my ultimate biases.
Bitch, you guessed it. You was right.
and I predicted correctly, and I couldn't avoid them, so I ended up watching them after a while. I could have honestly watched them when Mama came out. I could have been into them when Mama came out because I was already a K-pop fan by that point, but I didn't because I was like, no, I refuse. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I kind of like them. Outside of K-pop, my absolute favorite is Justin Timberlake. I love his song so much. That Girl is one of my favorite songs. I just like the music that he does. It's the kind of music that I like, the R&B, like jazzy, funky kind of songs. That's like my favorite kind of music. I also really like Paramore. I was a big Paramore at one point. I still really like their songs. I really like a lot of their songs. Next question is from Melody NG. How old are you? I am 18. And just recently I came across this video where this interviewer asked Yixing on the set of Mystic 9 some questions and stuff, and I don't know how they got onto the topic, but they started talking about zodiac signs, and so Yixing was like, oh, you're a Leo, I'm a Libra, Leos are compatible for Libras, and guess what guys, I am a Leo. I'm actually a Leo that's on the cusp of oscillation, which is the cusp between Cancer and Leo. I was born on the 23rd, which is the exact day that the Leo zodiac month starts. So apparently, I looked up stuff after I learned that he was a Libra, and apparently for cusps of oscillation, the perfect match is actually a Libra, because you know how like the Libra sign is scales? So the cusp of oscillation means that you oscillate between two completely like opposites. Cancer is a water sign and Leo is a fire sign. Cancers are very shy and reserved and sometimes very insecure, and I have that side of me where I'm very insecure and I can be very shy. And then I also have my Leo side, which is very loves attention, loves being in the limelight, loves being in the spotlight, is very playful, and is very social. I have both sides, so it really fits me a lot, and there are times where I'll literally like just go from one to the next like right after. And so apparently Libras are very good for cusps of oscillation so that they can balance it out, so you don't quite go from like one to the other as much, and you find a balance between the two sides. So clearly that's a sign that I'm supposed to be with Yixing. Next question is, do you use your camera to video yourself or use others? This is from Gummy WTH. What the hell? I don't know. Not quite sure what this question is asking. I use my iPhone to film myself, and it is my own, so I'm not using anybody else's equipment. Another question is from Teresa Vu. Do you like Mamamoo? And if you do, who is your bias? There's a lot of rhyming in there. I absolutely love your videos, and I can totally relate with you on practically everything. That makes me so happy. That means I'm a relatable person, and thank you so much for liking my videos. I do like Mamamoo. I fell for them after Piano Man, and my bias is actually Moonbyul. I just love her style. She's not a tomboy, but she's also not very girly either. Not as girly as the other Mamamoo members, and I don't know, I just like it. I just think she's really sexy, so. Next question is from Laika Caballero. It's not exactly a question. They said, gosh, I think I'm in love with your voice. Thank you so much for loving my voice. Next question is from BHNI. Have you climbed Mount Everest? I have not. Most of Poly people don't really care much about Mount Everest. It's not really a thing that we want to climb. I don't really have any wish to climb it at all. Next question is from Kevin D 2008. Your voice is amazing. Thank you so much. What is your favorite K-pop girl group to have debuted within the past 2 years? This is a difficult question because most of the girl groups I'm into are older girl groups. I don't know, did Mamamoo debut in the past 2 years? I feel like they did, and if they did, then they're my favorite girl group, and if not, then it would be, I guess, G-Friend or Red Velvet. Next question is from Bangtan Kim Tae-hyung. If you had the opportunity to attend either JYP, SM, YG, or Starship, which one would you go to and why? Also, this would include having to leave your family. I love your voice fighting. If I had the opportunity, I would probably go to SM. I know a lot of people talk bad about SM, and I do talk bad about them sometimes as well, but honestly, all entertainment companies, their main purpose is to make money, so they're going to do a lot of stuff that people would consider, like, I guess, immoral or unethical. SM just does it to a larger degree, I think. Something that makes me really mad is when people say, oh, SM is just visuals. Okay, please explain to me why Jonghyun and Taeyeon and a lot of other SM vocalists are considered, like, the best in the K-pop industry. So don't even tell me that. Also, SHINee are known as like kings of dance alongside like Infinite, EXO, and BTS. So like, please, like, just stop. It's not true at all. They do focus a lot on visuals, but K-pop is a lot about visuals. It's not just SM. So I don't know, that it always pisses me off when they're like, oh, they're only visuals. Please, in my own opinion, and I know a lot of people who are professionals have also said that a lot of good vocalists are in SM. So just saying. Anyways, yeah, and also because you'll notice that most of the groups that I like are SM groups, EXO, SHINee, Girls' Generation, Red Velvet, NCT. There's not a single group in there that I would say like I don't like. I also really like FX. I never really got into Super Junior's music, but I also appreciate them definitely in a variety sense. SM music is my type of music out of all of the 3 big entertainment companies, including Starship as well, because Starship is rather established. And I would go to them because that's the kind of music I'd want to pursue. Also because I like their artists and I'd want to be able to work with their artists as well. And I know that would include having to leave my family, and I guess it would be okay. I would miss my parents a lot. I'm very close to my parents, but it's something that I'm gonna have to do in the future anyways, so it's kind of inevitable regardless of what I do in the future. And thank you so much for saying you love my voice. Next question is from Miss Fortune. If you became an idol, which other idol would you like to collaborate with other than Yixing, of course? So yeah, I would love to collaborate with Yixing. I don't know, who else would I really like to collaborate with? Kyungsu or Tanyo? They also have very similar music styles to mine. Also, maybe Dean. Oh my god, yeah, oh my god, I totally want to do something with Dean. Dean. Next question is from Miss Crystal Pop. When can I vote for you? I'm excited to vote for you. I love your voice. So this was for the JYP competition, and unfortunately, you can't really vote for me anymore, but thank you so much for saying that you would. I really appreciate all the support. Next question is from Janica Reyes. Can I please have your golden vocal cords? If I could, I would give them to everybody, but I can't really like remove my vocal cords without like killing myself, so next question is from Xia DS. So will you be going to SM Audition? You're so pretty too. Hope you can cover Monodrama, maybe English version. I do want to go to an SM Audition since they do have their headquarters in New York, and I'm pretty close to New York, so thank you so much for saying I'm pretty, and maybe I will do a cover for Monodrama. I can't pronounce anything. I'm doing a cover of MYM right now, so look forward to that. Okay, so the next couple questions from Twitter. So, first question from Twitter is from Mariam A. Bay. Hey, are you going to make a full cover of EXO Lotto? This is what you came for. Real, I get goosebumps whenever I hear the teaser. By the way, I love your videos so much. I hope you will get to round 3 and good luck with your studies too. Thank you so much. I am going to make a full cover. It's just I need some time to like actually get into the studio and start recording. I just want it to be like really good. So sorry. So I feel so bad that I've been making you guys wait for so long, but yeah, it will happen. And thank you so much for supporting me. Next question is from Young J Trash. Yo, call me Tree. Who is your GOT7 bias? I love you. My GOT7 bias? I'm not quite sure, actually. At first I thought it was Mark, but now it might actually be JB? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know how to decide on my bias in GOT7. I just think all of them are my bias. Next question is from Sea of Dreams. How did you come up with the idea of making a YouTube channel? Is it hard to make videos for you? Also, what are your top 3 K-pop songs? So the idea actually, I already said it came from Tumin Jang Jangki to make reaction videos, and then after a while I started doing covers because that's what I wanted to do in the first place, but I wasn't sure if I'd have like the base for it, you know, like a foundation for it and for people to be able to watch my videos. So I thought reaction videos would be a good way to start. It is kind of difficult to make videos just because I don't have the time to edit, and it takes me about 2 to 3 hours on average to edit my videos, which is quite a lot of time, I think, to edit. And my top 3 K-pop songs, so I already told you Replay, Growl, and then I don't know, for third place, I don't know what it would be. Maybe What Is Love? It could also be YOU, You from SHINee's third mini album. I think it was third mini album, maybe second mini album. It's the same mini album as Ring Ding Dong. Or possibly, did I say What Is Love already? I can't remember if I did or not. Or EXID's Every Night, actually the song playing right now. Next question is from Jane Sings. Do you want to be a singer as your profession? If so, do you want to go solo or join a group? So this is a difficult question. I also want to become a doctor. I've always wanted to be a doctor, but I do also want to be a singer. It's just I have a lot of different interests, and so I've never felt like singing was something that I needed to do, especially since it's such a unstable career. So I decided to go for something a lot more stable and something that I also enjoy as well. So yeah, medicine is definitely something that I do enjoy. So if I were to become a singer, if I were to be able to see that I'd have like enough of a fan base to actually become successful and make enough to like support myself and support my family, then yeah, I'd want to become a singer and I'd want to join a group. If I were able to do a K-pop group, I'd want to join it. Next question is from Kimberly, Fly in NYC2, Foodie, Kimmy. Do you like got7? If you do, LOL got7 reference, I got that one. Who's your bias? So I just kind of answered this question. I do like got7, but I don't have a bias. Like, I just don't know. I mean, I do like Jackson too. I like JB, I like Jinyoung. I think it would be between those three. JB, Jinyoung, or Jackson. So that is it. I'm finally done. This took me way longer than I thought it would, but I'm done. Thank you all for asking me all your questions. I worry that this video was really boring. Hopefully it wasn't. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. And let me know what you guys think I should do for my next milestone. Maybe 50K subs? What should I do for that? Give me some ideas now so that I can start planning. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys soon with another video. Bye guys!